to sit in front of a camera, it feels a little weird. Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Shama with the Unapologetic Happy Life, where we help you design and live your best life unapologetically. Oh gosh, it's been such a long time since I've actually gotten to sit in front of a camera. It feels a little weird. I will say it does feel a little weird, but it feels good. It's like a good weird. I am so happy to be back. I know I've been gone for quite a while now. Gosh, I think my last video was way back in January, where I talked about having caught COVID and dealing with the after effects of COVID. I think that was the last video, and I had so much planned, but we're just gonna go ahead and dive right in. Okay, consider this a where have I been life update and what's new video. Like I said, my last video that I posted on this channel was way back in January, when I talked about having caught COVID after having been vaccinated and all of that stuff. So I had actually intended to post videos. I had a whole content plan in order, and listen, life happened. Okay, between those plans, life is what happened. Oh, by the way, if you're hearing background noise, I do have my fan on. It's a little bit hot, so I do have my fan on. So where have I been? All right, so after the video, I think early on in January, I think I talked about the video having caught COVID and all of that stuff. And so in the midst of that, I wasn't the only one who caught COVID. My entire family caught COVID, including my sister. So my sister was expecting at the time I made the video as well. She was expecting her first child, and we were helping her remodel her home. And so while my dad was doing remodeling, my intent was to record, and I did record. We were also prepping her home for the baby's arrival. We were getting the nursery ready. We were in the midst of doing all of that, and in the midst of that, we caught COVID. And then on top of that, she had an unexpected delivery. So baby girl came smack down in the middle of it. And yes, y'all, I'm an aunt, and I am so excited about it. I couldn't be more elated to be an aunt. This is my very first niece, so I'm excited. She's adorable. So she came smack down in the middle of all of those preparations, and so that kind of put a halt on, you know, everything. I did still record as much as I could, but timeline changed. We had to now try to really prep everything. And then on top of that, I started a new job. So I think in my vaccination video, I did talk about being vaccinated because I was starting a new job with the federal government, and they do require vaccination. So yeah, so I started a new job in January, and y'all, life had been hectic from then on. I had been working 60 to 70 hour weeks every week since I started in January. I think for the latter 2 weeks or so, there were about 2 weeks where I worked almost 70 hours, but 60-hour weeks since I started at the end of January, to the point where maybe for 2 weeks or so before the project was terminated, I worked for 60-hour weeks. So it was a lot. That was working 60 hours a week on top of me doing my own law firm business, and then at the end of it, I was so mentally tired. It's like I didn't have time to do anything else. I just couldn't bring myself to get to the point of being motivated to create content and all that stuff. So that's pretty much the bulk of what happened. It was, you know, starting a new job and dealing with all of these life changes. And so yeah, that's where I've been. Okay, so now that I am back, I hope you guys missed me, by the way. I did receive some comments on some of the videos while I was gone, and so I did respond the best I could. But I hope you guys missed me, because I did miss you guys, even though I wasn't creating content. Listen, I missed you guys. You guys are my fam. You guys are the unapologetics, and I love y'all. So I hope you guys really missed me. As a matter of fact, if you're still here, drop a comment down below And let's see, comment down below. We're back, we're here for real. Heart emoji, red heart emoji. Okay, we're back, we're here for real, red heart emoji. But yeah, I really missed you guys. I'm happy to be back. I've now been getting back into the groove of things, trying to now be a little bit more intentional with my time management so that I'm able to handle stuff for my business on the side and other projects that I'm working on, and also content plan for this channel. So talking about this channel, I do have, like I mentioned, I do have quite a bit of content that I have. Listen, I recorded a lot of content, okay? Doing my sister's home remodeling, we did a lot of content. So even though everything is now complete and everything, but you guys will still see the process of that. I want to show you guys, you know, the process of remodeling certain parts of the home, getting the nursery prepped and doing the big reveal. I want to show you guys all of those because it's my life. It's what happens in my life, and I just want to share those with you, and hopefully give you guys some ideas if you guys have remodeling ideas as well. Also, I'm thinking about bringing financial content as well. I am in my profession as a lawyer, part of what I do is I help people secure their legacies with like estate planning and all of that stuff, which deals a lot with financial planning. So that has kind of trickled into my personal life as well. I find myself over the past years actually having become very interested in financial literacy, and I think it's something if we're trying to design our best life. Financial literacy, oh my god, financial literacy is something that's very important, because if we're trying to design and build our lives, obviously finances impact that. We're trying to live our most authentic lives to the fullest extent possible, and so I want to be able to share those type of tips with you as well when it comes to finances, budgeting or credit tips and all that stuff. So if there is specific content that you actually want to see when it comes to finances, definitely go ahead and drop your comments down below. Obviously you guys will continue to see little hair videos as I do them. Again, I don't do that much with my hair, but if there's something or things that I think that would benefit you guys, of course I will make content on that. And of course, if you guys have any specific requests as far as your locks are concerned and your lock journey, don't hesitate to ask. That's part of my channel too. We talk about hair. As a matter of fact, that's how this channel started. So even if I am not pushing out personal content on my hair, but if you guys have specific questions that you want me to make a video on regarding locks and your lock journey that would help you, definitely go ahead, ask away. Do not hesitate. I would be glad to make a video on those type of content for you. But let's see. Oh, one more thing. So as far as content ideas again is concerned, I am also considering also adding faith related content or spiritual related content on this channel. So if you're someone who's interested in seeing faith related content, or you have questions as far as spirituality is concerned, definitely go ahead and leave your suggestions down below as well. Again, it's the Unapologetic Happy Life. We're building and designing our best authentic unapologetic life, because honestly this is where I'm at. I'm at a point in my 30 years of life that I think I'm at a point where I'm finally comfortable to just be me, just be who I've always wanted to be. I've been learning who I really am over the past few years, and is still discovering, because this is life, and as long as you continue to live, I'm pretty sure you never fully become who you're supposed to be. You continue to excel and grow and develop and explore and discover who you truly are. And so I have become very intentional with that over the past few years. I think I'm finally in my 30-something years of life, finally come to the point where I'm comfortable in being who I am and living my truth, and not just living up to societal standards of certain ways that I should be living, but defining my own standards and setting my own standards and setting my own tone for the life that I want. Because life is hard enough as it is. It's hard being an adult. It's hard living life, y'all, and we don't need any more pressure on top of it. And so I'm back. I'm happy to be back. Also, the past couple weeks, I hope you guys have been okay, mentally, physically, emotionally, and every area, because it's been heavy the past few weeks. When you look at everything that's been happening, it's really been heavy, and it's a lot. It's a lot to have to deal with it emotionally, mentally. I'm trying. It's hard to cope. It's really hard to cope, and so I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys have been putting yourself first, getting the rest that you need, taking care of you mentally and emotionally, and in all the ways that you need to be taken care of, that you're putting yourself first, because that's also something that I'm trying to be intentional about. So one of my intentions is to actually get into therapy. I know it's taboo to speak about mental health in our community, especially the Black community, and especially if you're someone who is religious, or you're connected to a particular religion, or you're spiritual. Talking about mental health can be taboo. But let's not make it that. Let's make it normal. Let's normalize mental health and taking care of you, because this is where it starts. It all starts here. And if it's not okay here, like nothing else is okay. So let's start normalizing the importance of taking care of our mental health. Okay, so I kind of went off on a little tangent here, but yeah, I just wanted to make this video to touch base with you guys, let you know where I've been, what the intentions are for this channel moving forward, and yeah, so I thank you guys so much. And for those of you who have joined the family over the past few months, I appreciate y'all. You are now an unapologetic, so I do appreciate you joining the family. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're seeing this video and you've not yet subscribed, go ahead, hit the button below, hit the subscribe button below. It's completely free. It doesn't cost you anything. Also, like this video if you like it, share it, comment some video suggestions of things you want to see on this channel moving forward. I would love to hear what you guys are interested in seeing, because again, I couldn't be here without your help. It's not on my own accord that I'm here. I am here because of you. So I'm definitely here to serve you and give you content that you would also like to see, as well as sharing content that I love making. So I guess this is it. Thank you guys again for being here, and if you're still here, comment down below that I have a peace that surpasses all understanding. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time, but until then, remember to stay blessed and live life unapologetically. Bye guys.